Welcome to HortTube. My name is Jim Putnam. In this video, you're going to learn about one of the most useful plants for a part shade condition that almost everybody watching can grow. So this is a Japanese sedge, or Carex oshamensis. You've seen me talk about Everillo, which is the variety that I have in my hand many times. But the Southern Living Plant Collection actually has a series of these, and it's called the EverColor series. And every one of the varieties starts with Ever something. So this is EverColor Everillo. And again, this gold one will brighten any dark space. I use this thing anytime I'm in a part shade condition and I want to brighten kind of a dark space, underplanting darker green shrubs, outlining a bed, just crazy amount of uses for these. Almost everybody watching me can grow them. They're hardy in zone 5 to 9, and we'll talk more about that in a second. But I'm going to give you a close-up here of 3 other varieties other than the Everillo. This is up close and personal with Everillo, which is solid gold, and again, I have several of those in my landscape. This variety behind it is called Everest, and we'll go in here close and look at the difference here. Everest has almost a white border with a green center in the blade, and it is super bright and showy. In fact, I'm going to take about 3 of these home and add them to my garden. It's just such a great pop of gold. All of these varieties I'm showing you are evergreen. They're hardy in zone 5 to 9. Up in zone 5, they can die back to the ground in a severe winter, which is just no big deal. You can cut them off and clean them up in the late winter, and that'll be fine. Down here, by the time you get into the deep south, we might get a few brown blades in these here and there. Again, it's not that big of a deal. You can actually take a garden rake and actually comb them out in the late winter to clean them up, and that's your maintenance. There's really almost no maintenance to do these whatsoever. There may be, again, maybe a little cleanup in the late winter. Next up is Sheen, and if we get down in here close, Sheen has a gold center and a dark green margin on the outside, and man, I really love this one. And I'm going to tell you that I think it combined with Everillo, these two together just look really fantastic. If I move this in here closer, you can see what I mean. So you got, this one's just solid chartreuse or gold, whatever we want to call it, and this one has the gold centers on the blade. I think those two together just look absolutely amazing. The last one up got the perfect name. This is Everglow, and you can see as the new blades emerge, they're white on the edge and they have a green center. But as they age toward the middle, they get kind of an orangey glow to them. And this one is just a super bright pop of color here under this shade cloth that I'm standing under this morning. And like I say, it has that kind of orangey glow to it and just got the perfect name. There really is nothing easier that you could add to a darker space in your landscape to brighten it up than these EverColor Carex. Again, they're hardy in zone 5 to 9, part shade, moist, well-drained conditions. If you know it's a super dry spot, because some shady places can be super dry, you may want to monitor the water for the first at least year to 18 months. Once they're rooted in and established, they can compete with your existing plants that are in your dry shade space. So let me know down below, what's your favorite? Is it Everillo, which you've seen me plant several of these in my landscape? Is it Everest, which I'm going to take out of here and add to my landscape? Is it Sheen, which I think looks fantastic with this Everillo? I showed you that already. Or is it Everglow? Let me know down below. Thanks for watching.